Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Koholimla, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim, Kahakadash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and by the Spirit taught us His beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Achanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And as you can see, this doofy looking, me keep it classy. It says police officer allegedly raped 13-month-old who suffered broken bones and severe bruising. And you can't make this up, man. This is Esau's kingdom is trash. Trash. A 28-year-old police officer has been suspended from duty after he allegedly raped a 13-month-old girl in his care and caused severe injuries. According to the report from Pennsylvania State Police, members, it's a lot of crazy shit be going on in Pennsylvania. I don't know which worse, man. I guess all these states, man. But Pennsylvania, I've been hearing about a lot of weirdo shit coming out of there. Okay, it says members of the Lykens Patrols responded to a report of severe bruising to a 13-month-old caused between April 11th and April 15th. The victim was transported to Hershey Medical Center, where medical staff determined the child had sustained broken bones and severe bruising. Criminal complaints reviewed by the WHP-TV specified the injury, saying she suffered a broken tibia and fibula. Medical professionals also noticed the girl showed signs of sexual violence. According to the news, the 13-month-old's mother told investigators the victims fell during bath time. She also reportedly went on to provide implausible explanations for several other injuries to the victim's body and said the family dog caused the child severe bruises. So here you go. You got Esau doing the nasty to the baby and the nasty ass baby mama. Not even sure if this is actually his child, because it's not saying that he's the actual dad. But she's covering for him. Now, she could either be scared of shit of his ass, because he got to be crazy. But hey, this guy's a police officer. Think about that. He's a police officer. So can you imagine? They will have to go back and check everybody that he's ever given a ticket to, arrested, especially when it comes to cases with women or children, man. You know? Here you go. This motherfucker's supposed to be protecting and serving you, and he's doing shit. His girl's baby. Crazy, bro. It says police identified Stephen Cugini as the suspect. During an interview, he told investigators he changed the girl's diapers and bathed her, and she suffered injuries in the restroom. There you go. According to the news, the victim's mother also told authorities Cugini locked himself in the restroom with the child, and she could hear crying and loud sounds. Incredible. Cugini eventually confessed to police that the victim sustained the injuries while he was watching her alone. And they did not specify his relationship to the child. So he's probably, playing stepdad or some crazy shit. According to the police, on April 16th, the Dauphin County District Attorney Office approved criminal charges against Cugini. The report that the suspect faces multiple charges, including rape of a child, aggravated indecent assault of a child, and aggravated assault. He was booked into the Dauphin County Jail on $200,000 bail. This is how I'm thinking this is an Edomite. This is how you can tell Edomites and Israelites, even though it may be a person that may, because it's not a color thing. This is not a black or white thing. This is a DNA thing. And Esau has a different spirit from Israelites, because Israelites are under the curses. Had this been a so-called black police officer, he wouldn't have had no bail at all. Especially not nothing as low as $200,000 for something that's goddamn heinous. So this is how we can, pretty much say, okay, this is a Edomite right here. This is Esau. And the woman more than likely a goddamn Edomite too. They ain't showing no picture of her. But they should have showed plastered her ass on here too. Right? $200,000. So that, let's get this scripture real quick, because what comes to mind when I see that is that Psalm 73. Because I'm telling you, had this been a so-called black, Hispanic, or a Native American man, a police officer, done some shit like that to a baby, he wouldn't have got no, ain't gonna be no goddamn bail. You crazy. No. Not the case. And when I think about stuff like this too, it makes you kind of imagine, like, I mean, it's really unimaginable the type of shit that this man was doing to us during slavery, when we had absolutely no way of protecting ourselves at all, man. Ain't no telling what these people was doing to us, man. Vicious, fierce. Hey, that's another hookup too that lets you know we're in the last days as well. I don't know what kind of birds these are. They're kind of pretty though. All kind of, all the birds are breaking out in the season. Look like woodpeckers though. Anyway, so like you for that. Something that's the spirit of the Lord, man. I love the nature, man. And Esau hates nature. He hates it. He kills off every goddamn thing he come in contact with. Psalm 73, I'm going to start at verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, where their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. That's how we can tell that this guy he's more than likely an Edomite. He's got to be. $200,000 for some shit like that. I'm telling you, I know for a fact. Let's just be real here. Had this been a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American police officer, and I could tell from the comments too. I could tell from the comments that even though they calling him a scumbag, they not calling him a scumbag on the level of what they would have called a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, because it's almost as if they're holding back these Edomites. They talking shit about him, don't get me wrong. But it's not to the extent that I know that they will be saying had the tables been turned, right? It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, man. Right? They're not in trouble like other people. That's how we know this is the wicked, man. The earth, the Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See? And they backing each other. And you know what? Why isn't this national news? Why aren't they covered? This should be, they're showing every damn thing else. You for sure should be showing that one of your public servants, because there may be other victims out there, right? This motherfucker able to pull somebody over. He got the ability to run up into your house. Y'all need to be checking on extra victims. Why isn't this on your major news networks, man? I just ran across this. I'm doing a lesson on some other crazy shit about Esau. Anyway, let's get this one. One of the things that Yahweh told the disciples that will be happening before he comes, because they asked him, Lord, what's going to be going down? In verse 3 right here, Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Verse 12, I'm going to get to the point. This is one of the things that he mentioned. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Because there's so much sin out here. In the New Living Translation over here to the right, it says, sin would be so rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. You know how cold-blooded you got to be to do a baby like that? Within your care? What about the woman? You don't love, come on, what how you not dealing with your woman? You gonna skip over dealing with your woman and deal with the baby? That lets you know this motherfucker is psycho, man. And when you go up into this Job, the brother was bringing this out earlier today. Job 30. Let me just get to verse 5. It says, and this is talking about Esau, the so-called white man, the damn caveman. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed. Under the nettles they were gathered together. And that's like animal howling, animal sounds. You know that, motherfuckers couldn't even talk, man. And they were so vile, the rest of the people, the rest of the people basically just forced them out. Like, man, y'all gotta go. Nothing is safe around you. And that's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Nothing is safe around this man. The water, the fucking trapped in the zoo. They're not even. And before back into power, this that's what it's only they were viler than the earth, man. That word vile. Let's get this word vile. Viler. Golly, not just vile, but viler. The word vile, adjective. Extremely unpleasant. Foul, nasty, unpleasant, bad, disagreeable, horrid, horrible, dreadful, abominable, atrocious, offensive, obnoxious, odious, unsavory, repulsive, off-putting, repellent, revolting, repugnant, disgusting, distasteful, loathsome, hateful, nauseating, sickening, base, low, mean, wretched, disgraceful, appalling, shocking, ugly, vulgar, sorry, shabby, shameful, dishonorable. Hey, look, it goes on. Heinous, abhorrent, deplorable, monstrous, wicked. What is Job 9:24 says? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Evil, dark, dirty, vicious. See? And then they want to see, and it's many more. Perverted, despicable, degenerate, desolate, debased, deprived, corrupt, sinful, iniquitous, vicious. Man, look, bro. You get low down, rotten, sick, beastly, bogging, lousy, vomitous. Yeah, make you vomit, bro. Noisome, scurvy, disgustful. I ain't gonna even go no further, man. But look at this list. This is all him. That's like about 40 words, man. 40 similarities, man, to the word vile, man. When you really think about it, they are. They are, man. Like well, you see more and more of these videos of them popping up, having sex with these damn dogs, doing things to the pets. They caught one motherfucker. He was breaking off into the people's barns, and I think they had to put the damn horses or the cows down, man. He was going up in there every night, man, getting his freak on. Like, for real, man. That's why, and matter of fact, in this same verse, let me go back. Job was like, man, these motherfuckers, I can't even set them with my dogs. Let me see, where is it at? Verse 1. But now, Job 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Job was like, nah, man, y'all, you can't even deal with my dog. I don't want you around my dogs. We know what you will do. From doing things nasty to them or to fucking cooking them up and eating them, possibly. Anyway, this shit is retarded, bro. And he's a police officer. And they only give him $200,000. That what's that like? What? All he had to do is come up with what? 20% of it? 10% of it, or whatever that is? 20,000, I think, or so. Come on, bro. Disgusting here, man. Let's get a couple of these comments. This person says, the mother is covering up for this piece of shit that beat and sexually raped her 13-month-old baby. Lock her up, that poor baby. The trauma that innocent baby went through. So much evil in this world. Hey, man. Well, hey, the scriptures goes off into reincarnation, too. And that no one is innocent. That's that Job 4:7. Scriptures talks about no one is innocent. Now, you might say, oh, but that's a baby. Wait. You got to understand the scriptures, man. That's a little more darker saying, or a little bit more meat, you know, because a lot of people get offended when they hear stuff like that. But the scriptures, hey, there's a such thing as you living a past life. And you doing things in your past life that could get you judgment in your next, you know, that gets you judgment in your next life. Right? Because your spirit goes back to the Lord that gave it. There's no such thing as some fiery place underground with some red guy with a pitchfork that, you know, poking you in the ass with it, you know, and telling you to get into that fire. That's not scriptural. That's all fairy tale, man. So, you know, we know from the scriptures that, you know, even though she was 13 months old, there's no one on the planet. Matter of fact, let me just read that one real quick. There's no one on the planet that's just completely innocent, man. It's not the case. Job 4:7. It reads, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. You see? As a matter of fact, let me just get this one too. No, it's in Ecclesiastes. What is it? Yeah, 12:7. And this shows you the how death really goes. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to Yahweh who gave it. Your spirit goes back to the Lord. It doesn't go underground into to some burning place. That's that weak ass Christianity that they teach. But see, you're judged and you come back, you know, the third to fourth generation. You get your judgment from the Lord. You're placed in a new body. You come back here. But the scriptures also says that you don't remember your last life, you know, or you don't, you know, there's no remembrance of it, of what you've done. Just imagine, you know what I'm saying, you can remember every life you've ever lived, which we've all been here multiple times, because the spirits are, you know, the spirits are the same. It's just you coming in a new body, right? But anyway, I didn't mean to go off subject, but that's a spirit. We have to bring that out, because a lot of people don't know that. But again, it's, you know, that could be a hard saying for some people, you know, for a season, you know, we're more seasoned, we know it, and we know for, you know, we have faith and know for a fact, hey, the Lord is, hey, he's no joke, man. This is the Lord's work and his word, and you have to see it as so. You can't get offended when you hear certain scriptures, because it don't go with your feelings, man. Anyway, this person says, wow, this is a cop. Good grief. Do they not evaluate people before hiring them? People like that don't develop this repugnant and brutal behavior overnight. Prison time will serve its purpose. What a monster. Yeah. This person says, this just breaks my heart. I am a mother of 2 kids and have 2 grandchildren. I'm so lost for words. I pray that this child is out of the care of his mother and never gets the child back. As for the guy, dude, your number is waiting. Just wait until the guys in jail get wind of this. Yeah. We barely got wind of it. Hell, they ain't. I'm telling you, this story should have been in the news, bro. I just came across it because I was scrolling through some other articles. Yep, and there you have it, man. But like I said, see, you can see, even as people are disagreeing with it, they find it bad. They're not cutting into this motherfucker like how they should be cutting into him. You see? This motherfucker should be put to. Hang on, let me cut it. Let me stop. And this person says, "Dear God, the evil in this world." Well, let's see who created it though, because it's the Lord, man. The Lord deals on the right hand side and on the left hand side. This is the perfect scripture for that right there. Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. And see, that's why a lot of these people, they get so frustrated and so mad. What kind of God? What kind of God would do such a thing? What kind of God would let the world? Same God that created you, man. He can do as he pleases and what he wants to do. And his thoughts are higher than our thoughts, man. His ways are higher than our ways. Can't get around it, man. You can't comprehend on no level of the Lord, man. You know, we're blessed that you know, we're able to receive what he has shown us. Because the scripture says his understanding is infinite, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to touch on this for a hot sec. Hey, this is Esau, a so-called white man right here. I know it's got to be an Edomite because of that low-ass bail. This person says, suspended. Shouldn't he be in jail? Exactly. They're not in trouble as other men. They're not plagued like other men, man. No be no goddamn bail for no Jake, man. You crazy? Yeah, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the man of sin, the son of perdition, is being revealed on a day-to-day basis in every area, man. The Lord is not leaving a stone unturned when it comes to revealing this man. Because again, I'm telling you, I can't imagine the type of shit that they was pulling on us, man, during slavery, when we was totally defenseless, totally helpless. You know, Jacob, that worm, man. I just seen a worm in the backyard, man. He was he was in my garage. I'm like, well, damn, how the fuck you get way in here? But he was dried out. He was moving all slow, you know, and I felt pity, man, and got him up and put him in the, you know, in the grass, put a little water on him, man, get him back hydrated. Like straight, you know what I'm saying? And it made me think of, you know, how helpless Jacob is, because we are helpless as a worm in this man's kingdom, even to this day. Though we can, you know, we have a better, you know, chance of protecting ourselves. It's not like they can just run up on us and do the shit that they was doing to us back in, you know, the slavery days, but we're still in captivity to them. They still got the ups on us, you know? Now, one of them get to doing some bullshit and it's caught on camera that it's self-defense, then hey, it is what it is. But see, back in the days, you couldn't even look at these people. You couldn't look them in the eye. You better not have said, you better been, yes, sir, you know, sir, even if you was right and they was wrong. These motherfuckers run your ass down with them dogs, man. They was doing all manner of shit to our people. Not to mention the little boys. You know what I'm talking about. Doing all kinds of nastiness to our little boys. Come on, bro. The little girls. And then when you mention stuff like that, see, and he don't want the critical race theory to be taught in the schools, man. He doesn't want the account of what they done to us to be taught. They're trying to erase all those things. So just imagine, though, if motherfuckers pulling shit like this right now in 2024, imagine what they was doing back in the 1800s, 1700s, man, 1600s, when they was just basically, you was really, you know, animal to them. You was just property to them, and they could do what they wanted to you. Breeding farms. I was looking at the elder video yesterday with the guy. I can't think of the gentleman's name, but man, they just had him man. He was just all he was doing. And a person might say, well, I love sex. But the type of sexual work that they had him doing, you would have got tired of sex. You know, you might be able to get down with a woman every day. You know, 2-3 women a day, depends on what your level of energy was like. Brothers had a lot more energy back in those days, you know what I'm saying? But eventually, man, I mean, come on, bro. Come on. You know, the rod gonna get a little raw. You got to get that boy a break, man. You can't just be jabbing. I guess really he ain't had to do much, you know what I'm saying, but get it in there and let go. But still, though, man, they said that brother had over 200 children, man. And I think he passed away in 1956, which was maybe like a generation or two ago, you know. So a lot of Jake running around out here, they probably sleeping with a brother or a sister, don't even know. That's how ill this man was, man, you know. That's where you get that term mother effer from. He had the sons doing it to their moms, sons doing it to the grandmoms. You're dealing with a real piece of work, man, when you're dealing with Esau, man. But they run around out here that's why the scripture says to never trust thine enemy. They run around out here with that stupid ass smile on their face, with that suit and tie, you know, looking dumb as hell. And crouching. That's why the scriptures talks about, you know, though they humble themselves and go crouching. When they doing that, you best for sure be looking out for them. You prefer this man just go ahead and let you know that he's just a straight up complete racist and he hates you. As opposed to he's in a suit and tie, he hates you, but he's smiling in your face and you don't know. He's giving you this vibe that he loves you so. But in the meanwhile, he's ready to just tear your ass apart, man, like the wild beast that he is, you know. So I just wanted to touch on this for a hot sec. But like I said again, you can see in the comments, they not going in on this guy like how they would if this was a so-called black guy. Come on, bro. Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashola.